What if nothing in your life is random? What if every challenge, every person, every emotion is not a mistake, but a mirror? Not a mirror that flatters your ego, but one that undresses your soul. This isn't philosophy. This is how reality works. Now, here's the practice. Stand in front of a mirror, not to fix your hair, but to confront your reflection. Look past your expression, past the role you've been rehearsing, and ask, who am I? Who am I when no one's watching? According to Bashar, the mirror is not symbolic. It's literal. Reality reflects. Not your wishes, not your affirmations, your state, your energy, your definitions. Life doesn't show you what you want. It shows you what you are. And the mirror never lies. It simply shows you your true self. You say you want peace, but you're always agitated. You say you want love, but reject yourself. You want freedom, but cling to control. This isn't contradiction, it's resonance. The world isn't punishing you, it's echoing you. Everything is feedback. Everything is frequency. Most people try to change the reflection. New jobs, new cities, new partners, new habits. But without shifting the source, the image always returns, the pattern repeats, the wound reopens. Because it's not happening to you, it's happening from you. Bashar calls this the reflection principle, and it's not a metaphor. It's a universal law. The mirror doesn't care what you want. It reflects who you're being. If you want a new reflection, you must become the one who emits it. So here's the practice. Stand in front of a mirror. No music, no phone, just you. Look into your own eyes, and for 15 minutes, ask, who am I? Really? What am I holding on to that no longer serves me? What frequency am I radiating without realizing it? Stay. Breathe. Observe your reaction. You'll probably want to move, look away. But if you stay long enough, you'll meet someone you forgot. Not your mask, not your identity, but your whole self. Unfiltered, raw, and present. Zen calls this no separation. When the observer and the observed dissolve. Taoism calls it harmony. Flow between inner and outer. Stoicism calls it inner mastery. Power that doesn't depend on outcomes. Bashar calls it alignment. Vibrational clarity. They all say the same thing. You are the cause. Reality is the effect. Your life is not chaos, it's coherence. Even your resistance is a message. A mirror showing you what's unintegrated. That pain, that frustration, that trigger, all mirrors of forgotten beliefs, inherited patterns, buried shadows. But what do most people do? They smash the mirror, avoid it, or even blame it. But the mirror only gets louder until you finally look. You don't need to fix your whole life. You just need to change the signal, change your stance, change your state, change your story, and the mirror will shift like magic. But it's not magic. It's mechanics, energetic, precise. This is real alchemy, not transforming lead into gold, but turning awareness into liberation, not chasing results, but shifting resonance. not fearing reflection, but befriending it. Want to evolve faster? Upgrade your questions. Why is this happening to me? What part of me called this in? How do I stop this pain? What is this pain teaching me? When will I feel free? What am I still holding on to? Your triggers are treasure maps. Your judgments are mirrors. Your discomfort is a compass, not spiritual bypassing, spiritual precision. So let's turn this into a ritual. Every morning, don't grab your phone, grab a mirror, 15 minutes, just you, and ask. Breathe, observe, transmute. Feel any resistance? Good. That's the edge, the threshold Bashar speaks of, where identity dissolves, where truth emerges, where performance ends. And if you stay, you'll find something no one can give you. Self-trust. The kind of trust that needs no proof, no validation, no applause. Because the real you doesn't need to perform. It radiates. Let this be your new normal. Owning your signal. Being mindful of what you project. Knowing that your life is a moving mirror of your frequency. The people you attract, the patterns you repeat, the feelings you can't shake. They're not punishments, they're mirrors. So, next time you're triggered, don't run, don't scroll, don't suppress, and ask, what is this moment reflecting? What am I being shown? Where have I abandoned myself? Because the faster you learn, the faster you evolve. And what used to trigger you just dissolves. Not because it changed, but because you did. When you align, you don't chase love, you become it. You don't chase healing, you allow it. You don't chase clarity, you emit it. And the mirror, it follows. So tonight, don't scroll to sleep. Don't numb out. Light a candle, find a mirror, and breathe, not to fix, but to witness. Because what you fully witness, you no longer need to resist. You stop fighting the reflection and start listening to it. And you realize the mirror isn't your enemy. It's your invitation. Back to yourself. If you want to see something different, become someone different. Not overnight, not perfectly, but authentically. Ask, what belief am I still protecting that no longer serves me? What part of my identity is afraid to evolve? This work isn't about being perfect. It's about being present with what's real. And often, what's real is uncomfortable, but discomfort is not the enemy. It's the invitation. The mirror shows you where love is missing. Not so you'll shame yourself, but so you'll remember where to give your attention. You don't need to chase worthiness. You were never unworthy. You don't need to earn alignment. You only need to return to it. The mirror is how. So sit with the silence. Look into your own eyes. And instead of changing the image, change the source, and the world will change with you.